Hello, my lovelies, and welcome back to Sundering Tarot. Thank you for joining me. We'll be using the Mystical Cats Tarot again for today's daily tarot reading. This is for the 13th of July, 2023. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for the day. Alright, my lovelies, let me adjust my lighting a little bit. Maybe that'll cut down some glare. They did give us quite a few cards today. And 8 of these, believe it or not, are major arcana now that I actually look at it. And we do have one ace on the table, and on top of that we do have synchronicities. We have 222, so connections and relationships to things are highlighted. We also have 4444, in other words 4444. So our foundation and our security and how we assess things is also highlighted. We have a third synchronicity showing up with our numerology. I will get to that at the very last. But this makes perfect sense with the numbers they have given me based on what's here. But let me run through your cards first. We have the 10 of Swords, the Death card, the 2 of Wands in the reverse, the Moon, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, the 3 of Swords, the Strength card in the reverse, the 4 of Cups in the reverse, the 8 of Wands in the reverse, the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Emperor, the 5 of Swords. We have the Cetum, which is our Knight of Cups in the reverse, the 4 of Swords, the Chariot in the reverse, the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Wands, and the Grace card, which is our Temperance in this deck. Okay. So to start off, how many of you feel like you've been rejected in some fashion lately? Because this is what we're going to talk about. And this can manifest in certain different ways for all of you. I'm reading for the collective, so you're going to have to take this where it resonates, whether this is in a relationship to a friend, a potential lover, a job offer, a creative project, etc. So please take that in whatever area this resonates. What they've highlighted for you is that struggling and stuff, pain, suffering, things not going your way, that stroke of bad luck that maybe some of you have had the misfortune of having for a while, that is all coming to an end. Mainly because a lot of us are now entering new cycles, new chapters right about this time, as the energy has come through in the last few days. So that's all ending. And part of the reason why that is ending is what they've been highlighting. It's what you've been trying to learn and integrate. And it's point blank, things being revealed to you that either aren't worth your focus or you shouldn't focus on. And in turn, that means there's opportunities, things that you might have wanted to invest in, but couldn't or wouldn't. And what I'm talking about is items that may look good on the surface, or you saw potential in it, but the universe decided to close that door in your face. So you were shut down in some format. So maybe you got rejected by somebody that you saw potential in as a lover. And when you asked for a date, they said no. Or, you got the interruption when you were trying to ask them out on the date and you couldn't ask them. And that was a missed opportunity. Just as an example. They're wanting you to know that certain opportunities that you considered rejected or have missed were never meant to be yours. The door was closed in your face for a reason, and it's because these certain areas were not meant for you to focus on or for you to have either at this time or at all. And I'm getting more of the situations were not for you at all. Those doors were closed and they're going to remain closed. And it's for protection with this Three of Swords. Now, this might have knocked your confidence a little bit. And you got to stop mulling over it. There's no need to sit there and ponder the hows and the whys of why you missed this or you didn't get that. That's a bad energy. Don't entertain it so much. The universe, your spirit team, was trying to protect you, and it's because things were not an option for you from the get-go. They were not going to be something that you could handle. It wasn't going to be something that was equally giving as taking. And you need to understand that that is an opportunity that was presented to you, but was not meant to move forward. All because there's an imbalance. It was going to take more from you than it gave back. It was not worth investing in the first place. So the universe, your spirit team, decided to intervene and take control of the situation to protect you from more discomfort. Like I said, your pain, your suffering is coming to an end. You've got people and energy working behind the scenes trying to help push you along in a way that lessens your burden, as it were. So for those that have really had a tough time, consider this a little bit of divine help, instrumental, energetic breakthrough to where you're being protected at this time. And now, I'm not saying that you can't be disappointed about something not panning out, whether that was the raise and promotion that you asked for and whoever was overseeing that decision said no. Sit in that energy, be completely, just go ahead and sit with it, mull it over for just a little bit, and accept for the fact that, okay, that didn't work out. But it wasn't going anywhere. Sit in that energy long enough to think about it and see why it wasn't going anywhere. So just ask the simple question of why, because once you learn and figure that out, mainly because you're being protected, it wasn't going to be worth it, you'll have a better influx of luck for different choices, for different options, ones that are actually more successful, more potential, and what's even the greatest part of it, more healthy for you, more of a balance, a better choice, a better option. So if you felt disheartened, rejected, like it's one obstacle after another because things are not panning out for you anytime you try to jump into something new or a new opportunity, realize it's kind of a protection / redirect. You're going to have better things available, but first you have to realize some of your supposed options to choose from are not meant for you. Were never meant for you. I will also say some of you have been a little bit in this energy for a while of realizing where your energy management needs to be, because they're bringing me back to the Two of Wands and the Moon card right here. Some of you have been in that energy for a while of, okay, what am I focusing on? What am I not focusing on? Where should my focus be? And that's revealed truths for you. So some of this you've already learned, you've already realized, you've integrated a lot of that lesson already. And for those that have had that for a little while, you're going to start seeing these new choices, these new connections come up that are better suited towards you for what you're wanting. So you're going to have a stronger foundation when you realize not everything is going to be a viable option for you. Not every choice that is offered to you is something you have to take. And what you connect to is going to come with a certain, set of strings, a certain outcome. If you keep choosing things that aren't meant for you, there's a certain amount of pain and struggle, obstacles that naturally come with that friction, and it's because you're going in the wrong direction. Whereas when something closes in your face like that for protection, it's usually to redirect you and make sure you don't go in that direction and instead go in the right one where there's a better viable option. So pay attention to the cycles with this Wheel of Fortune here. Pay attention to the cycles, the things that actually do keep coming back around. So if anything's been offered to you before and then it either closed, you got rejected, you passed up on it, you didn't try for it, and it keeps coming back around and around and around. It keeps popping up over and over and over again. Those are actually the opportunities that probably are meant for you, and they're going to keep coming back until you choose it. So just pay attention to that, because there's a certain reoccurrence that might end up happening with certain things. There's certain patterns that you need to start learning to pay attention to. And for those of you that enjoy our lovely astrology, the moon enters Gemini. Plenty of ideas and plans can get your attention. You work on keeping yourself busy. Your schedule can be quite full, and you can talk things out. And some of this does pay attention to that, of, okay, if you are busy and you've kind of got to prioritize and keep things in order, where you do and do not focus your energy is highly important, because if you focus on the wrong things, you end up kind of screwing yourself over, basically, causing more pain. And we're trying to fix that. We're really trying to fix that. So be a little disconcerting about where you're focusing your energy, where your energy does and does not need to go. And with that, I'm going to jump right into our numerology. Everything adds up to 131, which ultimately reduces to 5. And we do have the 5 of Swords and the Hierophant on the table. So we have 555 showing up, which is the number of change in numerology. So we're trying to realize cycles and patterns, things that keep revolving, things that keep showing up, but also things that keep shutting down. If it's shutting down, make sure whether or not it's just you didn't take the opportunity, or if you're being protected, because there's a certain area where you are definitely being protected and being made safe from harm. Whether that is, a friend who abuses your relationship and does nothing but take and doesn't give, or if it's the job that you would like to advance in, but management shuts you down for a promotion or a transfer, and it's because instead of transferring or getting promoted, what you really need to do is change jobs. So that is a redirect and maybe towards a better option for you, even though that's not what you asked for, but it's what you're being protected from. As I said, I'm reading for 1 million of you pretty much. So please take that as it resonates. And I do hope something of this resonated for you. If it does, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.